Hey everybody, welcome back, and I hope you had a great week. I was sorry to hear the Queen passed, but it is interesting times in coin collecting. Interesting to see what comes of coins now and how what happens to the Queen's head, and we might get a different looking coin next year. So our subscriber count is getting up there, so I think we're around 70 plus now. So don't forget, we'll be giving these away to a random subscriber. So if you're tuning in for the first time, please subscribe. All right, let's get on with the end of week finds. So pretty good week this week in terms of variety. I did also get some 10s and some 5s, just those low mintage ones. I didn't include them in. I might try and do some hunts during next week and get them into the end of week video. All right, let's get started. So we started with this 1988, not necessarily a low mintage, 160 million, I think, first of the $2 coins, but it did look pretty good condition for its age. But I will go and check that against, you can get these in really good condition. This is obviously circulated. I will go and check my other sets if it's better. I have a feeling it's not going to be, so it'll go back into circulation. Next was our 2016 decimal currency changeover coin. So always a keeper, 2.98 million mintage on that one. So still a keeper, especially while they're in this condition. You can see it's still got a bit of its cartwheel left. So yeah, I thought about putting this one back, but the more I look at it, the more I want to keep it. So we had the 2017 Possum Magic Sea Tails coin, so mintage of 2 million. Love finding these Possum Magic coins. It's just a shame this one has got that bit of discoloration right there. Some sort of corrosion. So I'll have to have a think about that one too, because but beautiful colours, nice design on these ones. That forms part of a set of 3. We had our Mr. Squiggle. Mr. Squiggle Bill coin, a mintage of 2 million on those. So another one of the low mintage $2 coins. So that's nice. It's I tend to find this is a set of 4. There's one particular one, the blue and black one, the blackboard, that I find hard to find. Although these are hard to find, I find that one particularly hard to find. So not bad to still pick one of these up. What's that? 2019, so 3 years old, and they're still kicking around out there. One of the finds of the week is this one here. So the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II from 2020. This coin's really hot. People are paying a lot of money for this coin, so for it to still pop up, it's fantastic. We had the 2000 and I got that written the wrong way, didn't I? The 2020 Olympics coin, the red courage coin, so part of a set of 5 $2 coins, all a different colour. So that was a pretty good score too. We had the 2021 Aboriginal Elder coins. So that mintage is currently being reported at 2.8 million. So that's quite down there for Aboriginal Elder coin. So keeping all those. And that is in quite good nick. I'm going to double check that mintage because I don't know, for some reason it's not, for some reason it doesn't seem right, but I will double check it. 2.8 million. Another great find for the week is this Indigenous Military Services $2 coin. So mintage of 1 million. So this is an absolute, this is in really good nick. I mean, she's got some chipping there on her cheek. But in terms of this coin, this is nice. And I love this design with the snake going around there. It's beautiful. Nice colours, nice shine, really good pickup. I might put that one to the side too. So then we had the Red Wiggles Captain Feathersword coin, so mintage of 2.3 million. So still some of these popping out, which is great. We then go into 2022. So we got 6 2022 JCs. So mintage on those is yet to be known. The interesting thing about this coin, and we also got 2 of the frontline workers coins, so mintage of those yet to be known. Interesting thing for any of these 2022 coins, but with the Queen's passing, this potentially will be the last currency we will get with the Queen's head on it. So interesting times, and particularly for people my age, who throughout my life, obviously because I was born after 1966, we have never had any currency apart from that with a Queen's head on it. So we should get currency with King's heads on them, unless something happens with Australia and we decide to break away from the monarchy, from the Commonwealth, which will change everything altogether. But I'm assuming 2023 coins will no longer have Elizabeth II's head on it, so it'd be interesting to see. But I'm keeping all 2022 coins now, because you never know, hey. All right, on to $1 coins. So we had the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, the Dancing Man, so mintage of 34.2 million, so not a low mintage coin, but this one was just in pretty good nick for its age, so I thought I'd keep that. You can certainly get them a lot better, but this one here was in pretty good nick. Same for the APEC coin, so 20.1 million of these minted, 2007 APEC. But this one too was in pretty good condition. It just stood out. It stood out when you compared it to the rest of the coins. So not low mintage, but lightly circulated, light circulation. We then had the 2019 IRB head, A for Australia. I've lost my pointer, unfortunately. I'm going to have to use a pen and be a naughty boy. I might get rid of this. So you see we've got the A mint mark stamp there and the 35 there. So this was part of the AUNS series, 1.513 million of each of these printed. The A, U and the S. Celebrating 35 years of the $1 coin. So low mintage and a keeper, which is great. We're still getting the odd 2019 Great Aussie Coin Hunt coin. So this is the E for Esky. Mintage on this was 523,000 of each coin. So yeah, still keepers, especially in this condition. You can get them in a lot worse condition than this, but this is fairly nice for its age. So we'll keep that. We'll have a look at the other sets and go from there. See if we keep it or swap it out. 2019 JC Mob of Roos, so mintage of 2.3 million on that one. So that's a keeper for now. Unless the mintage changes. 2020 Mob of Roos. So this is a mystery coin. I think everyone's keen to see what happens. The current mintage is 430,000, but there's been so many of these pop out. I'm not seeing them being sold in rolls on eBay and Gumtree, which is interesting, but I've certainly picked up a lot of these up in Queensland here. So be interesting to see if that mintage changes when that report comes out. If not, may have hit the mother lode on one of the lowest $1 minted coins ever. 2021 donation dollar. So I figured out with some help from you guys on the channel that there is 12.5 million of these. There was 12.5 million in 2020 and 12.5 million in 2021. That's 25 million. One coin for each of the population was the target. I have a fair few 2020s, but not many 2021s. So I'm keeping this one. It's still in pretty good nick. Certainly not as good had I have got it when it first came out, but definitely keeping. We had the three 2022 Great Aussie Coin Hunt coins, so they're really starting to not flow through as much now. People have pulled them out and have built their sets. The two Hurus and the P for Pinnacles. So once again, we'll have a look at the sets we've got. If we need them, we'll keep them. If not, we'll put them back into circulation. One of the next finds of the week was this 1993 50-cent coat of arms. So 1 million mintage on this, so pretty low for a 50-cent coin, and not that bad condition considering its age. So that is a find of the week, so I'm going to put that up there. We had found one of these 1994 coins, and one of these is just one I picked up elsewhere. I'd kept that thinking it was a wide date, but when I look at that now, I don't believe that's a wide date. So I'm going to be keeping this one as my comparison coin for future and putting this one back into circulation. We have 1997 coat of arms, so mintage on that is 4.3 million. I'm going to have a look at my 50-cent mintages and just see if I should be keeping this or whether 4.3 million's fairly high. I'm still thinking that one over, but we're keeping it for now. We had a really nice condition 2018 coat of arms. So that's beautiful condition for a 50-cent coin that is 4 years old. The mintage on that is 3.627 million. So it's even a lower mintage than the 1997. That's why I want to look into this. But still not that low, but 50-cent coins don't last. Their look does not last when they're in circulation. So this was a nice find from my perspective. The 50-cent, the 2019 IRB Indigenous Languages coin, we found two of those. Mintage on those is 2 million, so that's lower again. And they are in nice nick too, so I'll be keeping those. All right, we start to get into our JCs then. We've got our 2019 JC coat of arms. These koi all need a good, just not a clean. They need a wipe down before they get bagged and put away. So 2019, 870,000 on that. So we'll be interested to see if that mintage changes yet again when this annual report comes out. But for now, 870,000. So it's got to be a keeper. We had the 2021 JC coat of arms. Oh boy, that's 1.44 million. I'm pretty sure. So keeping that just because it was in fairly nice condition. So keeping that. I got them around the wrong way, that's why. The 2020 JC Mob of Roos, so two of those. That current mintage is 720,000, so keeping those. Then we had the 21, which is the 1.44 million. And then we have the 22, which we don't know the mintage of yet. And with the Queen passing, this could very well be the last 50-cent piece with the Queen's head on it. So 100% keeping all those now. Okay, then we get into the 20s. So what do we get in 20-cent land? So we had a couple of 1966 wave gaps, not wavy baseline, wave gaps. So you can see the gap there between the platypus's head and the wave. So we got 3 of those. We got 1981 3.5 claw coins. So that's, I'll try and get it there. So that's where this, I might zoom in a bit actually, and we'll get it a bit better. So you can see there, it was fairly heavy damage on this coin, but you can see there, we got above the wave here and below the 2, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.5 claws there. That claw closest to the platypus's body. I don't like doing this. That claw there extends only halfway. If you can't, I'll try and get it in a better light, but it's probably the best I'm going to do right there. So we've got 3 of those. Just a couple of commemoratives. The fairly dirty, but I might try and give this one a bit of clean that gunk off it. But we had the Australian Volunteers from 2003, 7.6 million. And my Nemesis coin. So the 2004 Big Head. So out of all the 20-cent pieces I've ever gone through, this is the only one of these I've ever found or noticed. So we have the pointy A up the top there, as opposed to, I wonder if, no, that's got a pointy A. Oh, I don't have another coin. So the small head, my understanding is, has a flat top on that A. This one's got the pointy A, that's the big head. So that is one of the finds of the week. So, Nemesis, got it. 2005 Coming Home coin, so the end of the World War. World War II. So mintage on that is 33.5 million. We had the International Women's Day, celebrating 100 years of women's rights, I believe. So that had a mintage of 6.8 million. That coin was from 2011. We had a non-circulating coin, so certainly not in the best condition, the Victory Medal. So this is one of those 20-cent coins that comes out of the news agencies in those sets. Not in the best condition, Victory Medal from 2017, but its mintage is only 239,000, so you got to keep it. I'll keep it very well separated from all my other coins, but because you see this green stuff here, my understanding is that can spread between coins. So, yeah. And then the 2022 JC 20-cent pieces. So keeping all those too until we find out the mintage. And circumstances have changed around this coin now too, because it will be the last, technically it should be the last 20-cent piece with the Queen's head on it. So who knows what happens to that. Alright guys, now we get into the strange and the foreign. So we had the 2005 robe cud. So see the blob of metal down the bottom of his robe there. So we had that coin, 50-cent coin. We have the 2015 $1 missing third leg. So we're missing that third leg down in there, behind, in between the two other legs, there should be a leg. So another good find. And now we're into our foreign currency. So we did well on the foreign currency this week. 20-cent coin from 2003 Fiji. So not a low mintage coin. Oh, it is a low mintage coin, sorry. 1.54 million. I don't know what that is in terms of Fiji. I haven't done any more research than that. It's just nice. I think it might be the first Fijian coin I've ever found. So that's pretty cool. We have the 1980 New Zealand 20-cent piece, so mintage of 9.44 million. I don't think there's anything special about that, apart from it's from 1980. I might put it with all my other 20-cent coins and see if we can get a bit of a set going. And then probably the find of the week, and this didn't come through stalking. Actually went to the footy with my son on the weekend. I asked him to go get, he wanted to go get a pie and some chips and a Coke, and this came in the change. So a 2016 pound. I think they actually thought it was a $2 coin, or they might have thought it was a one actually. Yeah, no doubt. They've thought that's a one. So a bit of a win there, because a pound's worth more than $1. And it's 2016, so the mintage on that is over 600 million. I've done that much research, but that's about as far as I've got with it. But that's a keeper for sure. And I love the two-tone. I love these English pounds. They've got all this secret writing in here too, all these security features around the rim. Got all this secret writing. They've got reeded and non-reeded edges alternatively. So it's a pretty cool coin. They do some pretty cool stuff. So there we go, guys. So in terms of the finds of the week, let's move all this out. I would say that, the pound, the 2004 big head, the 1993 50-cent piece, and these two low mintage and beautiful looking design $2 coins. All right, guys, thanks for now. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this summary. And I hope you have a great week, and check out my hunts during the week. I'm going to mix it up a bit. I'm going to do some twos. I'm going to do, let me know if you like those individual denominations or the mixed roll hunts. I'm going to do some 10s next week. Hopefully it's fun. If it's not fun, we'll stop. We'll move on to a different denomination. But definitely going to do the 2s and the 1s. And let's go from there. All right, bye for now.